imagine, with the Greeks who are all over here. Did the Croats meet the Greeks over here? So we got the Germans, the Greeks, and the Croats. So that was my family, and it's like they hug and kiss. I didn't know any of that when I grew up.
And they eat off your plate.
And they eat off your plate, and they have long forks so they can reach across the table to get to your food. So my journey to a big family was kind of started off with my own 2 children, then kind of wandered around and wound up with the big family. Now my brother, who's always had this kind of way of doing things a little bit different, who actually made this toast about a journey on 28 years ago today, he chose to do it the other way around. He wandered around a lot, and then wound up with this big giant family, which is pretty special, I think, because then we get to mark the same day as the beginnings of family. And exactly. So I do want very much for that side of the room to be this side of the room, this side of the room to be that side of the room. I am so fortunate to have been able to stand in the middle. But more importantly, I think we all want to wish, like I said, it only gets better from here. The journey has only just begun. And I love my brother, and I love Mirena. Mirena. My mother was German. I should know how to say that, right? Duh. I love you all of the family, and we all love the new happy newlywed couple, and we are here to support you through everything. And your children, who I invited to have a glass of grape juice, who chose not to, I guess. But to the whole family, here's to you, and a wonderful, wonderful thank you.
You're here.
Oh, 1 second. No, this will be very quick. To my darling brother-in-law, we have been through thick and thin. I will always love you. I will always be there to support you. And honey, you've got it right.
Are you speaking?
Excuse me, I'm getting ready over here.
Oh no, she's got a book.
And she has a high heel.
This will be embarrassing.
You have to excuse me, I've been always the one that's in trouble in the family.
I can attest to that.
You don't know.
So bear with me while I'm reading this. It's been a long time making since I've heard that they will be getting married. So it actually started pretty soon after I heard about it. I was actually driving down the road, so it started like this. It's called to be. It all started with the letter B. When he went on a slalom of frenzy, he got very fit and ready with only a glass of brandy for some new fame with a foxy dame. But nothing was the same without much of the real aim until he took a canoe to the river plain. Right after the straight lane, he spotted a pretty scene where Cupid was, as it seems, with playful 3 little R's, you can wave, and dazzling Miss B, ready to strike the opportunity. Oh, I like the single me, but it's quite lonely. What is the whole world of plenty when I can't be without the other part of me? I have to take thee. So one day the little R asked Miss B, where is the ring to be? My dear sweetie, I can't tell thee. But the question popped with the real glee. In a tuxedo with their little wine, and something tasty to dine. So what is it going to be? To be or not to be? Oh, it's not.
Sorry.
What it is? It's the question, right?
Oh dear me, for the better part of me, trouble is looking at me. So what should I do? He's asking so kindly. But Mr. B was waiting patiently, and he knew it was only a matter of time when the bells will start to chime. And that's how it all became, with the letter in their name, for many more years to be. Please say hooray for Mr. and Mrs. B.
Hooray!